Welcome to the Brooke Robyn Show. This season, we're embracing the back nine.
We'll cover what we're loving, what we're rethinking, what we're definitely done with, and what we're excited to try next.
There will be great conversations, great guests, and plenty of laughter, because if you can't laugh at this stage of life, what are you even doing?
What are you even doing?
Yes.
This isn't a reinvention. It's more like a remix.
And honestly, we think it's our best one yet.
So grab your coffee or your Diet Coke or head out on a walk. You know, we got to get those steps in, ladies, and come hang out with us.
Hello.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. And you know, I don't know if you've been outside, but it's so nice.
I have not been outside because I've been sitting at this desk since 8 o'clock this morning.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I went out for the dentist and it was just really lovely outside.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad you got out. Once we're done, well, we have this and then we have a call. I have to finish getting a proposal out and then I'm going to go outside.
Yeah.
Then I can go outside.
Yeah, well, at least it's lighter later.
That's true. That's a great point. It does look very inviting outside. Sometimes I get fooled though because it's nice out and then I open the door and it's freezing.
It's not freezing.
Okay, I'm very excited about that.
It's really warm. It's nice. So enjoy that. Yeah, so how was your week? We didn't connect last week. You were away.
Yeah, so it was great. So my daughter and I went to Baha Mar in the Bahamas, which I've heard about and I've seen other people posting about, like, oh, fun trip, whatever, with the kids. But we just never did it. I don't know, like the timing wasn't right, or if we've gone, we mostly will go like on a trip where we're seeing a city or something like that, you know, and then I guess we had the whole COVID thing in the way. But
that little COVID thing.
Yeah, put a damper on the travel plans.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do like a mommy-daughter trip every year. And the last few years she's wanted to go to Disneyland, which I appreciate because she's getting older and she's not going to want to do that. But I love a little Disneyland. But anyway, so we did something different this year. We went to Baha Mar and I got there. I really wasn't sure what to expect. It's huge and there's like a big casino in the middle of the thing. It's like very big. But it was really lovely and there were so many fun things to do and it's set up nicely and you can kind of be as involved in the organized activities or uninvolved in the organized activities as you want. And there's still a lot to do. And the food is great. The restaurants are beautiful. It was so fun.
I love that. What would you say was your favorite thing that you did?
I mean, going to the pools was really nice, but also the water park was surprisingly nice. And I don't necessarily want to go on any rides. I'll do it with her. But we did go in the lazy river. So one of our clients, our client Lauren, told me, she texted me, I guess she had talked to John, and she's like, I know you're Baha Mar. This is what you need to do. Eat this. Go on the lazy river. So although I think she suggested going on drinking and going on the lazy river, which wasn't really part of my plan, but it was really nice and fun and clean and everything was like well organized. The beach was beautiful. That was nice too. I went down one morning and myself while she was still sleeping and had like a really long walk on the beach and back.
That's great.
Yeah, which is great. And then
sounds like a nice escape.
It was a nice escape. And our driver back to the airport, you know, was showing us all the sights. And then I told him that I did that beach walk. And he's like, that's so good. You did so good for your health. So good. He's beeping the horn. That's so good. That's so good. It's like, yep. I'm walking on the beach. He's like, barefoot? You did it barefoot? Like, yep. He's like, oh, yeah, so good for your health.
Oh
so,
my God.
Yeah.
You're like, Dr. Humor, here we are. You have a follower down in Baha Mar.
So funny. His name was Victor, the driver, and he's like, when you come back next time, you ask for Victor and I'll pick you up. He's like, and then we'll do a 3-hour tour of the island, which I would really love. And I don't think he knows that I really will do that, but I really will do that. So I'll report back when that happens. But it was great. And I think it's nice to have time with just you and the one kid sometimes, just to get a read on like what's happening in their brain when they're not in their regular, you know, environment with school and friends and whatever.
Did you have any like altercations or any disputes during the time?
There were no real disputes. There were like they were just like two moments where you know, I could see like I could see it happening, and I was like, okay, and then she recovered quickly.
Okay.
And I recovered quickly, which was good. Um, but that's like maturity, because I feel
Yeah.
like on previous trips, it might not have been as smooth. So I did
Yeah.
appreciate, I did appreciate the that she put up with me. No, I
Yeah.
appreciated, trying to like keep things in a nice place.
Yeah. That's good. Because it's hard sometimes, especially when you're doing new things and like, there's like a lot going on and it's just interesting. But I haven't done a one-on-one trip with my kids in a while, so I remember back in the day a little bit more.
Yeah, but you did an interesting one-on-one trip. You went on an RV.
I went on an RV trip, and I remember coming back and telling a friend that the trip was sponsored by Obviously, because my son told me the whole time, obviously. Like, I'm like, but like, we had major issues. It was over like Easter weekend, and and we had this massive leak in our RV. I woke up, first of all, we left, and it was like today out, it was like 70 degrees, and like, I'm like, wow, this is going to be such a
And
great
also
trip.
you're driving an RV in this
Yes,
scenario.
I'm
So
driving an
you're
RV.
very brave because I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's 70 degrees, and I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be so great because he had booked the like campsites and we were going to. I'm like, okay, this is going to be a great trip. Well, we wake up the next morning at like Gettysburg or something, and it was like 30 degrees
Oh my God.
and water was all on the base of the RV. Like there was a massive leak.
Oh
I'm
no.
like, oh my God. Like I had the bed that was like, it was the dining room table that then became a bed. And then my son was like above in the bed above the driver's area.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to fix something like this. Like I'm looking and I go into the main office. I'm like, hello, anyone that can help me? And they're like, ma'am, it's Easter Sunday. There's nobody that's going to be helping you today. And I'm like, oh no. So we had to go to Walmart. I got Ziploc bags and tape, and I just like jerry rigged a situation with all kinds of towels.
Oh my
Oh, we
God.
also brought our dog. It was a slight bit of a nightmare of a trip, but also hilarious at the same time. But yeah, I got yelled at for most of the trip.
That sounds relaxing.
Yeah, it was. By the time I got back, I was, yeah, in need of a vacation.
No, I really give you a lot of credit because that sounds like that's like the 400 level class of parent-child trips.
I don't know what got into me. Well, I think because I saw my friend Tracy, who we like to call Tracy July, she did this. And I was like, well, Tracy seems cool. Like, I think I could do this. Well, I think Tracy did it in the summer, maybe a little different time of year. I don't know. I still give her a lot of credit because she did it for, like, I think weeks.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Like, she made her daughter do college touring with the RV. Could you imagine pulling up to the schools? Beep, beep. Anyway, I
Wow.
should do another trip because I'm not scarred by that, but it definitely was a little much. It was that height of the teenage attitude.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and also like while they're living at home with you, it's
Yeah.
just, it's like the stress is heightened more. And
Yeah.
so now they might have a different perspective.
Yeah. If you'd want to go. See, it's nice that your daughter wants to go.
Yeah, I'm glad she likes me.
Yeah.
At least for now. But I'm
Yeah.
glad she likes me. No, it was good. I was really glad. And I'm glad to be able to do it. I mean, when I was little, we didn't grow up with any money. So we went on like one vacation to Disneyland. And I remember we went to Denny's and I thought it was like the best ever.
You're like, yes.
Disney World, not
Oh,
Disneyland.
nice.
But yeah, so I appreciate being able to do that. And also it's just nice to have that time because she'll be away at school before we know it.
I know. It's pretty exciting.
I know.
Wow. It's true. Well, what else is going on? How is being 51 treating you these days?
Um, Yeah. So being 51 is seems great. I did find out how we're supposed to be working out at 51, at least from Kevin's perspective. So
Oh, you need to
that
know
was
this.
yeah, that was helpful. So so you should be doing like one day of full body
Mhm.
like strength training, one day push, one day pull. And I'll let you know what those
Okay.
specific things mean once I see them.
Okay.
And then doing your steps
Mhm.
and the days where you're not doing your strength training, you should be able to run a mile, even if it's jogging, whatever. Just getting your heart rate up for that period of time and like that where it comes up and down, um, like run a mile. So
Yeah.
I have not done that exact thing yet, but yeah, that's what I've been told now. So I'm
Yeah.
educated.
Well, you had told me this, I think last week, and um, on my Peloton app, they have like run walks. So I went out and did that, and I don't, it wasn't a continuous mile, so maybe Kevin wouldn't like that, but I probably ran over a mile over the course of the time. But it was nice. It was like a 45-minute thing with walking and running, mixing.
That's good. Yeah, I think he would like that because he was saying it's good for you to get your heart rate up and down like that. So I think,
Okay.
yeah, I think that's good.
I loved it.
Yeah.
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 I thought it was fun, but unfortunately I think I've only done it twice since we talked. So I gotta regroup with that.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've got that going on.
Okay.
Um, did I tell you that I think my retinol cream is helping?
No.
Look at my skin. I feel like my
Yeah,
lines
that looks
are getting
good.
better. So I mean, I know I don't have a lot of lines, like I got other problems, but I know
Okay.
that's not my that's not my main thing. So but I do think it's helping. So we've got that. And then I got some other more natural thing that I layer over that at night.
Oh. So I have that thing too. It's like alto, right?
Oh, I know what you're saying. Mine is a different one that
Oh,
yes, they
okay.
did tell me to get the Alto also. You like that one?
I do, but because it was so freaking expensive, I don't use it every night. So I was just going to ask you if you're using it every night because that could make the difference. And I'm also wondering what you're supposed to put on over it. So I have a lot of questions about that.
Yeah, so I have the retinol one. I don't remember what it is exactly, but I can tell you.
Okay.
And I put that on and then I put this like balm over it. I feel like you're supposed to be like a glazed donut when you go to
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah, I think that's true. Okay, that's good. Your skin does look great.
Thanks. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. Well, no, but I do think it's helping. And I started to notice like some lines here, so I'm
Hmm.
trying to
Putting it
address
there.
that around the eyes there.
I know. Okay. So that's good. I gotta figure out that plan. And how are your menopausal symptoms?
Well, it's always a fun journey.
Yeah.
It's interesting because I have the aura ring, so I can
Oh,
see
yes.
like if my cycle is like looking normal from a temperature perspective, which I think is so fascinating. Um, but so this time it just is, it's like very all over the road,
Hmm.
up, down, where normally if I'm going to get a period, it's like goes up, up, and then down, and then I'll get my period when it goes down, which is so interesting to
Oh,
really see it.
wow.
So right now I'm in that like wonky phase. So I don't know, which feels exciting because anything could happen.
That's one way to look at it.
Yeah, anything could happen. So yeah, I
Oh my
mean
God.
maybe yeah, I don't know. But I don't seem to be like having a lot of symptoms. I feel like sometimes I feel more anxious than I normally would. Um, Yeah, I mean, that would be my main thing. And I'm
Yeah.
tired, but I think the tamoxifen makes you tired in life also. Being alive
Yeah.
in this
51
era makes
years
you
on the
tired.
planet and
Yeah.
everything that's going on is pretty exhausting. Yeah, I feel like I have up until this week, I haven't really been experiencing too many menopausal symptoms. But one night this week, I woke up to what felt like a fire in my boob.
Oh no. Oh no.
Like a literal, like I thought like something was on fire. I
Oh.
jumped out of bed. It was so painful. And I was like, what the actual F is this? And then ever since then, it's like random little moments. And I've searched that up. And apparently, it's a very common perimenopause situation.
Okay.
Your boob is on fire.
Okay.
I was like, what? Like, again, nobody, like, I guess it's great that there's this information. So I'm appreciative that I can, like, search and find this because I was like, I
Mhm.
gotta call my doctor. Like, this sounds like
Yeah.
terrible. And
We're-
then it was like all these things about how this is like a normal problem. So I feel like that was comforting.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can't help but laugh because you're like, oh my God, like what if you were in a meeting, like I would have to duck down if I was on a video call, right? Because it comes on and it hurts.
Wow.
I was like,
I'm
is this what
sorry.
a hot flash? Like I don't think hot flashes hurt, but it's like I think it's that fire feeling.
Extreme, like something. Yeah. Huh.
It comes on suddenly like that, right?
Ugh, that's
Isn't
terrible.
that
I'm sorry
interesting?
that that happened. Yeah, that is interesting.
Well, I'm hoping that maybe that means I'm getting my period soon and then it will go away.
Okay. Yeah,
But
maybe.
yeah, but maybe I'm like either lacking estrogen or I have too much estrogen. I don't really know.
Hmm. I don't know.
Yeah, but anyway, if anyone else has had the burning boob, let me know.
The burning boob.
Oh God, send help.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Um, well, also in my life as a 51-year-old, I'm trying to take my supplements more
Mm.
regularly. So I've set an alarm. So a few days this week I've actually done it because my problem is that they said take it with food. So if it's at bedtime, that I have because I'm taking other things then I know what to do. But the take it with food means like I have to remember in the middle of the day. So I'm trying to help myself out a little bit with that. So I've set my alarm.
So what are you taking?
I'm taking D3 with K2, which is just
Mhm.
one pill, a probiotic, and
Nice.
yeah, and like a women's health Dr. Perlmutter one
Oh,
from, I did appreciate talking to him. He was very
yes,
convincing. It's very
that
lively.
is very lively. I'll
Yeah,
have what he's having.
exactly. He probably isn't having the women's health probiotic, but you know, whatever. His face is
Whatever.
on it, so.
Right.
Um, and oh, and I have like an omega-3 supplement that doesn't come from fish. It comes from the ocean. It comes from like
Does it taste bad?
algae. No, it doesn't taste
Oh,
bad.
that's good.
Yeah.
And what about your creatine that you told us about?
Mm. Yeah, that has not been working out for me. But I also then ordered probiotic prebiotic fiber. So I'm going to
Mm.
mix that and the creatine all in the one coffee, and we're going to go with that. So that's
Okay.
how we're going to get that down.
And the collagen?
I, I can't with the collagen. It's too many things. I can't do any of these things. Why do I keep ordering them?
Are you ordering them after at 11 p.m.? That was what we talked about
Yes,
last time.
yes, that's the problem. I'm like, this sounds like something I should do, and then I order it, and then God,
Yeah, we
um,
need like you need an alert on your computer that's like stop. Stop
a
what you're
break.
doing.
I need
You'll
it.
never take these, Robin.
I know. It's so bad. Well, all right. But
Yeah.
the other things should be here soon, so we can try
Okay.
with those. The
Okay.
collagen, I don't know. Maybe how many things can you put in one coffee? I don't think it's probably a good idea. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I do the creatine, the collagen, and the fiber in one water bottle. And
And
then
what's in the
I
water?
add a little electrolytes.
Mm.
And I shake that all up and I chug that down.
It sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's really delicious. I don't really know which one thing is working for me, but I do like it. I think it gives me a little more. I don't think I'm as tired.
Okay. All right. Well, I would like that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
maybe
So
it's the
maybe I can put it
creatine.
in the water with a little electrolytes.
Yeah, I think you would like that. Like if you do your run walk in the morning and then take that. And I don't do it every day because again, um, I don't know. It just feels like a lot going in through the system.
Yeah.
Plus,
Yeah.
it's not like it's cheap.
That's true.
So I feel like if I average every other day, then that's good. And I kind of think about it like, oh, I did weightlifting or I did a hard workout, I'll have creatine.
Okay. All right. Okay. I can get
Best
on that
best
program.
of luck.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right. What do you have on tap for the weekend?
Well, this weekend I have my one hard class tomorrow morning, which I appreciate. But wait, but tonight I'm alone because,
Oh,
John took our daughter to visit a school, and
oh,
then I'm gonna because our dog is not well,
yeah.
Cooper's still not great, so we can't really leave him easily. So one of us has to be here, and one of us can go. So he went with her, and then we're gonna switch on Sunday or later on Saturday, and then I'll take her to another school.
Okay.
So I've got that going on. But in the meantime, I'm home alone. Like I love to be with them. Like
Yeah.
I'm happy, whatever. But like it's also I'm never in the house by myself.
Oh my
So
God. What are you
we
gonna
work
do?
from home too. So it's like we're here all the time. What am I gonna do? I don't even know. But I just feel like it's and the cleaning people are here today.
That's gonna be so nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. This sounds like sushi and some shows.
Yeah, I think the our team were talking about Real Housewives, the Rhode Island one just started.
Yes.
So I have not watched any of that. So I feel like that would be great. Even like in the bath, I can watch that.
Yeah.
That's the
Perfect.
dream.
Oh, I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I'm excited for
Quiet.
me too. I bet I'll have a good sleep score when I wake up in the morning.
Yes. Oh, I'm jealous.
My sleep score was really good in the Bahamas, and
Oh,
I got my highest one ever. I got 94,
nice.
and I think it's because well, one drink before bed, which is not part of my normal routine.
Yeah.
Um, so a drink and a consistent temperature, in the room that was like cool. Um, our heat, like this is an old house, so the heat makes noise, like all the
Yeah.
house makes noise, whatever. And then Cooper makes noise. He jingles his collar. He's like tip tapping on the floor normally, so I hear all the things.
Right.
And John maybe makes noise, all the noises.
So, yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. So John said, "What do you attribute it to?" And I said, all those things. I didn't say that he makes noise, but all the other things. And he's like, the easiest one to control for is a drink. Like you could, the easiest, most repeatable one is have a drink before bed. Like I don't know that that's the new habit I need to
Yeah.
develop, but I can see why that would be desirable.
It is funny that you say that because there's so much talk about how alcohol disrupts your sleep, and I think a lot probably do, but my best sleep scores, like I've gotten a 99, have been where I've had one or two drinks.
You just
And
need
when I've
one to
had
take
no
it off.
drinks, I don't, my sleep score can be low. Like I wake up in the night and it's like, and that's like not fair. I think it's like there must have been other things that were happening. I gotta think because there's many, many nights that I'm not drinking and I have, at least maybe my sleep score isn't 99, but I wake up feeling pretty good. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But I find that fascinating because that's some of my highest. And I was like, what? Does it know this thing?
Yeah, and then it wants you to tag what you did like differently. No, no thanks.
Well, I don't have the Aura ring, so the watch doesn't get me too worked up about it. But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. What do
that's
you have going on this weekend?
well, later today, like I think around 4-ish, someone's coming over here to assess our landscaping, which, as you know, is a massive undertaking. I had someone else come earlier this week. I feel like I just need a couple of people to come and tell me how much this is going to cost and what they even recommend. Like it's beyond our capabilities for like plantings and creating like different areas. So that's happening. And then tomorrow I'm going to the Frick Museum, a
Oh,
little brunch.
that's nice.
Yeah,
Okay, that sounds great.
yeah. And then I don't have anything for Sunday. Maybe go explore something. I don't
Okay.
know. Is it supposed to be nice this whole weekend? I don't
I
know.
don't know. It's a good question. But
Yeah.
that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meeting my friend Nicole because she's not usually in the city. And she's usually either in Vermont. She's always all over the place. So it's like our
Um,
training.
there's um there's a film at Montclair Film this weekend that's about art heists
Oh,
and which I like a heist
yeah.
story and I
I
also
do
like
too.
espionage heists and espionage. I
Yes.
like those. But I have a friend Tara who's an art teacher and I can't go because I'm going to this the
Yeah.
school thing with my daughter. But I said to her I'm like oh, here's an art heist thing and she had told me about this one that had happened in Boston years ago. So I was like, oh, there's an art heist story, but I can't go. But maybe you can go and enjoy. So yeah.
Oh my God.
Do you like a heist?
I love a heist. I just finished watching with my son and George Night Agent, all three seasons.
Oh, is it about heists?
It's about like not so much heist, but like good guys, bad guys, government. As you could imagine, it plays a role that's kind of real life now.
Very topical.
President doing the wrong things, and this guy just doing he's fighting for good. But it reminds me of like heist, like a lot of, it's not like overwhelmingly fighting, but like there's enough action that keeps like my son engaged, and then there's enough of the storyline that's good.
Okay.
I feel like
Okay.
it's a happy medium in terms of the type of
Okay.
espionage that you were describing.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be excited to watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Hacks is back. We like that.
Oh, I do like that.
Yeah, it just started back. That's good.
Okay.
And then Shrinking, we really like it. Just ended for the season.
I didn't finish that yet because I'm now like every night we're watching this. We're watching like two. We were watching two. Got it. Had to get through it.
Yeah. Is it a newer show?
No, because they just finished season three.
Oh, okay.
So if you take your time with it, it could take you through.
Okay. All right. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know
I
if
like
that would
that
be
music.
something your daughter would like or your son.
I don't know. I do like having some good shows though.
Yeah, I do too.
What do you do at night? Like if you're not out?
Yeah, I'm usually watching a show.
Yeah.
I watch a show, and now that my son's here, he likes any kind of show with definitely espionage, real life stories of something terrible happening. We've watched people fall off cruise ships, all kinds of stuff.
Did you watch that poop cruise one?
No, what's that?
Susan, my friend, not that Susan, a different Susan, told me about. Told me it was like a couple years ago. There was this cruise, and everybody. I don't know what happened, but basically like, the bathrooms backed up, and everybody it was like poop every. I don't know, but it
Oh
was
my
there's a
God.
documentary, Poop Cruise, I think it's called.
Okay, that's
I don't know if
alarming.
that's what you want to watch.
We could watch that, and then I'll never go on a cruise.
Well, I already don't really want to go on a cruise.
Yeah,
I did go on a Disney cruise once though, and I love that. Disney knows how to do things.
yeah. I've done a couple cruises, but I think I mean, I do get a little tempted. What's those ones that are like the small ship and like in the Mediterranean and you're like going around and you're doing like art tours? Like in some world, I envision that will be my retirement. Like I'll be doing these trips with a glass of wine or champagne and then I'm learning about the arts.
That
Sounds
sounds nice.
fabulous.
Yeah, that sounds
But
nice.
after I watch Poop Cruise, I'll probably never go on that.
Well, I don't want to ruin your retirement plan, so maybe don't watch it. But it's funny because we were at this event and we ran into a couple from our neighborhood and we were catching up and she goes, "Do you guys do anything?" Like she's like, "We just watch TV." I'm like, "Yeah, pretty much. It's what we do
Yeah.
too."
Yeah.
But it is getting nicer out, and we do live walking distance to town, so I feel like we need to start, taking advantage of some of that.
Yeah. I think that's nice. Getting outside, doing stuff. I do that more in the summer. Like we'll
Yeah.
go out, go somewhere, look at stuff. Like there'll be like art galleries like the first Thursday or whatever. We'll do like a gallery walk or like I don't know. But it's definitely only when I mean this has been my dentist today told me that the winter hasn't been this bad here since 1995.
Wow.
It's like 30 years.
Wait, I hear you saying it, and I know it's 30 years because my 30-year reunion is coming up, and I was just talking with my college friends about that. But that sounds
I know.
1995 sounds like 10 years ago.
Yesterday. I know.
That's so weird.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, we do things like more during the day where we'll go out and do this or that and,
Yeah.
explore different towns or things like that. Um, I also always love a good IKEA walkthrough. I find it very inspiring.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the nighttime, it's like not that exciting where it's a lot of
I
TV.
know. I feel like too, like nighttime, I like it would be great to find other activities that weren't just like drinking.
Yeah.
But I guess you go to like comedy shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, we do go to comedy shows sometimes. I feel like that's like a Saturday night activity, but the
Yeah.
weeknight activities, although like I'm doing more things with like with friends during the week because a lot of my friends have, here are empty nesters. So,
Yeah.
like I was at Mahjong last night. There's a new card. I didn't do very well, but
Oh,
I'll get it. It's fine.
you'll get there.
But you know what? My card didn't, I shouldn't say this because you're not supposed to copy it, but my card didn't come. And one of the women in my group sent she sent a picture in our group chat. She had laminated one, and I was like, "That's very fancy." But then she's like, "I made you this one. I had the color printer here and at school or wherever, and I laminated it for you." And I thought that was so nice.
That's so nice.
Yeah, I mean, I did pay for mine. It should come, but
Yeah.
yeah. But I thought that was so
Still.
nice.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, so I have things like that, like
Yeah.
mahjong
You're
and
doing stuff.
yeah. But I wish there were more like, I don't know, things to do.
Yeah. I don't know. I balance that and loving the idea of going to bed early.
That's true. We did talk about that, right? The 5:30 dinner that Gwyneth Paltrow was talking about.
Yeah. In bed by 8. The whole thing about that podcast with them whispering was hilarious.
Yeah, it's like the
I like to be
secrets.
in bed by 8.
Yeah, yeah. I'm in bed by 8. I want to have dinner at 5:30. There's nobody in the restaurant.
I'm the first one there. That was so good. Okay, so I have to ask you our usual question,
Okay.
what you're loving, rethinking, or done with.
Oh gosh, I should be prepared for this, and I'm not. What am I loving, rethinking, or done with? Um, okay, here's what I'm loving. I am loving walks with friends.
Oh, that's
I'm loving
nice.
that. I had 2 walks with friends this week, and I feel like that fills my cup.
That's very nice. I need to do that more. I did
Yeah,
find out that a friend's moving close to me. Well, not that close, but I can meet her for walks.
that's nice.
Yeah.
A friend of yours from the city?
Yeah. Well, it's not like a full-time thing, but still, that'll be good.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I could always do a walk and talk with you when we
Yeah.
were on the
We
phone.
should do that.
Yeah, or we could do it in person. Yeah, it's not that
Yeah.
far where we could do it on the
I
phone.
feel like it's not far, and now that it's getting warmer, it feels like you can just go somewhere and then go for a nice walk.
Yeah, and I haven't done any walks by your place.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah, okay, I'm in.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay, how about for you? What are
Okay.
you
Well,
loving, rethinking,
it's
or done with?
It's not a new thing, but we bought this. I bought this when we were in Canyon Ranch together. It's this lip thing, and it was $90. And I was like, "Is this gonna go into my skincare graveyard?" It's like they're like for lips and like eyes, but I'm almost done with it. I love it.
Oh, what
So
do you love about
soothing.
it? It's soothing.
It's just so. It's very good. It's called Bio Kiss, some kind of French thing.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I would hate to recommend a $90 lip product, but I have been using it for over a year.
Okay. And it doesn't make your lips dry? Like your
No,
lips don't need it?
no. That I think is what I love about it. Like I put it on at night, every night,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
I
your
like it.
lips look nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do really think this was, I don't know what I guess I'm gonna buy it again. A year is pretty good if you
That is
think of
pretty
your
good.
per use
Yeah.
cost.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's great. And your lips look nice. Like that feels like a good value,
Yeah, I think
right?
so. So thank you, Canyon Ranch.
Thank you, Ken. Are we going back there?
We should.
We should. We can plan it for next year.
Yeah, I think that sounds perfect.
Okay.
Sign me up.
Yeah, sign me up.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like it's good to have a little check-in like that. It's
Yeah,
good.
that was great. I love that trip.
Me too. You know what surprised me there?
What?
That there isn't like a pool culture there. Like people aren't laying out. It was like me and you and like some old ladies. Like
Yeah, it is true.
everybody's
Yeah.
busy working out.
They're busy and the sun is, I guess, not so great for you.
It's a little good for you.
Yeah. We like the vitamin D.
I like a little color.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't tell.
like a little color. I mean, how many vices do we have to get rid of here?
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
God damn
At
it.
some age, do you get to go back to everything?
I think so.
Like let's set the age. Like 80, do we get to
80.
do whatever we want? Okay.
I think 80 because we're going to live to 100.
Yeah.
So that gives us 20 years. I don't think it probably won't, it won't kill us too fast.
Right. That's right. It's like, how fast is the Diet Coke killing me? Not that fast, right? So,
No,
yeah.
not that fast. Yeah.
So funny. And also
Yeah.
Dr. Hoyer seems fine with it. She doesn't
Yeah.
think it's killing anybody, so that's good.
I know.
Um, okay.
Those fountain sodas I've definitely entertained more thanks to her.
Yeah. There are places that are opening more. I said this was going to happen. The dirty soda thing is
Yeah.
coming here from Utah. More dirty sodas coming. I don't think I want that just because like all the syrups, but I like the idea of it.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah. A little customization.
Yeah. Really good.
All right. Well, I'm
But
very excited for us to start our warm weather
yes,
adventures.
me too.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Me
Here
either.
we go.
All right.
All right. Well, have a fabulous weekend.
Thank you. You can find me in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Thanks for
I'm so
part one.
jealous. Enjoy. Let us know what you have for dinner.
I will. I'll report back on what it was like to be alone in my house for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh my God. I love it. Okay.
All right. Talk to you
Adios.
later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.